I work for FAO. FAO is the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, which is mandated to support governments and communities in fighting hunger. So any important forum like this one that looks at issues of how to invest in agriculture with a view to improving agricultural productivity and eventually to improve food security is very important for us. So I came here to share my thoughts on how agricultural productivity could be increased in Africa, and also to say that the potential for Africa to increase agricultural productivity and eventually to contribute significantly to feeding the world is huge. No, we have our headquarters is in Rome, but we have regional offices, including the one I'm heading for Southern Africa, which is based in Harare here. But we also have country offices in 130 countries globally. Okay. But we do not have ourselves, extension staff, for example. Our role is to support governments to support their communities. For example, in Zimbabwe, we work with 14 different ministries because our mandate is quite broad. We work with Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Water, Ministry of Lands, and so on. But the point is that we don't only work with governments, we also work with other partners that support governments. So, for example, we work very closely with SADC in Southern Africa. We work very closely with COMESA, but we also work with networks, policy networks across Africa. We also work with the African Union and so on. Now, we work very closely with both international and national non-governmental organizations. Normally, through maybe letters of agreement with them so that we work together. For example, Oxfam right now is working with us on improving, promoting gender issues in agriculture. But we also work with practical action, improving livelihoods. We also work with World Vision on issues of livestock and so on. So we work very, very closely with different non-government organizations. Our role is to teach our communities how to farm, how to grow agriculture. But then we have partner organizations that support in providing them food. We do not provide food. We provide them facilities for them to grow agriculture. Now, as far as FAO is concerned, we have set up a committee, an international committee, that is looking at the issue of the safety or otherwise of the genetically modified foods. But as an organization, we believe that there are enough biotechnologies at the moment, okay, that can help increase agriculture and feed the world into the near future. Now, it may well be that after some time, GMOs will be an answer. But for now, we think the technologies do exist already. But we leave it really to the countries to decide whether they want to use genetically modified foods or not. That is within the realm of the member states. They can do so. Some don't like it, others do like it. But our role is to provide the scientific base, and we have a committee that is working on that. No, we actually do provide a split both for even within countries. Sometimes we do provide very detailed information on food prices, even within countries, particularly bigger countries. Sometimes for cities and rural areas, but we also have a regional index, for example, for Southern Africa, for West Africa, and so on. This already exists. But in terms of whether this is accessible, this is something that we can look at.